Hi. Took me a little while to notice during the intro that I forgot to put my microphone on. But at least I didn't wait until half of the live stream to realize it, so there's that. I'm gonna wait to see if we get actually some people in a little bit. There's not much to talk about. Right now, to kill time, come here you. Because I didn't draw anything yesterday, I did not feel like drawing anything for my day off, and that's okay, it's a day off. You're not supposed to have stuff scheduled on your day off, really. I just didn't feel like drawing anything, and that's perfectly fine for the amount of times I feel like drawing and actually get around to doing it. I only have like half a can. Not sponsored, but if they want to sponsor me, go right ahead. So what I'm fiddling with right now is some stuff I actually got off of Wish. And I have yet to see if they actually do what I want them to do. Because I didn't draw anything yesterday, I didn't feel like it. I had Mom order me, because she was there, mostly out of convenience and actual money, some blending makeup brushes. Whoop, that I almost dropped on my keyboard. The E is already worn out. I'm going to change it out once I dig a hole in it like I did on my old one. I got 2 spares. But yeah. I'm especially playing a lot with this one because it's really soft, but as you guys can see, it's from Wish, so it's bumped, it's got imperfections to say the least. I guess I could always fix that with a razor blade, I assume. But the thing is, I wanted these, not for my face. What a surprise. I mean, I got some really good brushes for my face. I'm not going to be using my nice face brushes for art. Or I would. Probably would. I've used pigment makeup for art, so yeah. So what I plan to do with these is applying pastel. Because usually what I do with pastels... Let's see if I can take my Poscas out without spilling all of them on the floor, because I keep my pouch open like a savage. There we go. Because sometimes for backgrounds and stuff like that, I like to use pastel sticks. Excuse me. Reeves since 1766. Not sponsored, but if you guys want to sponsor me. Pastel tendre, pasteles suaves. I know that's not how it's pronounced. Oh, they were $15.45 at the time. And the sticker says Pastel Newton, but the brand is Reeves. So which one is it, buddy? But yeah, these are actually pretty good. For what I use them, so I take an X-Acto blade and I scrape what I need into a container. Usually it's a Kleenex. And then I will grab some of it at the tip of my finger and then rub it on the paper. But I figured maybe if I had some brushes that are usually used to rub a foundation on your face, maybe I could get a bigger superficie. And then I have some pointy ones. It came as a set, so might as well. I have some pointy ones that I could probably use for detailing. Thing is, this is plastic, okay? So this feels weak as fuck. I'm still gonna use it. It's not the first time I use makeup brushes for art. This is a bootleg version of my makeup fan brush. Like, the quote-unquote real one is, like, pearly. A lot more pearly than this, but what I like to use this is when I'm working on small sketch card type stuff. And I need to brush away some bits of colored pencil. Hi, Coco! Because if you try to wipe away bits of colored pencil with your hand, what you're going to do is drag the bits of pencil across your art and you're gonna have lines. That's why I use one of these. And I don't use the paint one because the paint ones are usually very rigid fibers, and this is like extremely soft acrylic fiber, which is perfect to brush away pencil parts. Because if I try to do that with the hard one, and like I'm only using it to brush away pencil parts, so it's not like I'm going to be spending $12.99 on an actual soft bristle fan brush just to do this. Same goes for these. These are from Wish, as I said earlier, so they're incredibly cheap. We're gonna see how they work eventually. Speaking of, I had to sneak around, but I finally got the colors for this month's Color of the Month challenge, so next Saturday we are going to be able to do that. I'm going to type the... Gotta post the rules now that we have somebody. Ta-da! So yeah, this Saturday, the 8th, I think? Yes, this Saturday the 8th at 1 p.m. Eastern, going to be the Olo Marker Color Challenge, but I'm really only calling it the Color Challenge because I don't have any Olo markers. Not at the price they are. It's not just that, like, they're all proud, like, your Olo marker is empty, well, just replace the empty part with a full part. And, like, if you're not offering a recycling project, like, send us your empty containers for at least a rebate or something, and what's the point? I'm throwing away half an entire marker. Even if it's empty, I'm throwing away half an entire marker. My whole point with getting expensive markers was the ability to refill them so there's less trash. That's the way I'm seeing it. Like, even Lush, you can send back the black containers, so I don't see why Olo wouldn't have a recycling project for their empty containers. Because literally, it's a bit like Chameleon in a way. You have two bits, you have two ends of marker. One could be chisel or fine, the other one could be another chisel or a brush. And you put them together, and it's a literal tank of liquid. So once that tank is empty, they expect you to just throw it away and click another one back. But that's that much more plastic. That's why I originally wanted Copic, so I could refill them. And then, Ohuhu recently started marketing their own refills, and I'm super happy with that because I'd much rather that than having to throw away a marker. So I don't know what's going on with Olo. Like, you don't have to refill them. Well, can we at least send back the empty ones, or, you know, are they recyclable? What's going on? I never tried Olo markers, so I don't know if they're good or bad. I'm just saying, it seems a little wasteful in my opinion. A neighbor's dog is singing the song of its people. I have no idea how she gets away with that dog barking so much. ESIs aren't exempt from bad behavior enforcement. Emotional support animals. Oh, well, if they're emotional support animals, normally they shouldn't have bad behavior. Maybe I'm the idiot here. Like, literally, you guys know when sometimes Lily decides to sing the song over people and we can hear her from upstairs? But, like, if I had the time, I just need to go upstairs and give her a look. And that stops her. Like, she hears me going up the stairs and you can hear her little feet going back to the living room as if nothing happened. I don't yell at her, I don't scream, and I certainly do not hit her. Not at the size she is. Man, something like this is gonna go across the room. She doesn't train that dog. She doesn't even scoop after it. Oh. Ew. Ew. Oh. Lady, you're gross. So it's a fake one is what you're saying. Ew. Like, I like bootleg art supplies, and bootleg toys. Boy, do I like bootleg toys, but bootleg, helper animals? Like, you're just ruining the reputation of actual helping animals. I need a new one. This is at the tippy tip. I need to find a place where I can buy these in bulk. So if anybody's better at Google than me, this is Burt's Bees Beeswax Lip Balm with vitamin E and peppermint. So if you guys can find me a bulk purchase of this, that'd be nice. I'm not asking you to buy it, just find me a link. Gotta be realistic too there. I'm already begging for stuff in this corner, and I'm pretty sure I got some Burt's Bees in the full list. Hey, it works on my lips and I like it. Oh, while I'm here, because this kind of comments always live rent-free in my mind, I'm looking at bootleg figures right now. I love bootleg figures. Like, they got the mold, but then they got so much skin-colored paint on top that you lose all the facial features, and then you got a dot here and a line here for the eyes. I still got like a ton of these. These are stickers that Coco sent me years ago. My Little Pony Gen 3. And like, all the pretty parts are in the back because I keep pulling them out completely and putting them back in because I'm looking for that one pony for that one place where I want to stick it. And it just made me think of that guy. Oh, hi Joel! I just saw you over there and you're right here. And this guy, like, lost it on me that I had made a graphic of Gen 4 ponies. And I was not a real fan, and I don't know what being a fan of ponies really is, because I'm only a recent fan, and I'm sitting here, born in 1982, with ponies from the 80s in my room thinking, they're plastic horses, oh my god! I'm not saying I'm a better fan than people that are even fans of Generation 5 right now. That is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying they're plastic horses that you can comb. Dude. Chill. I'm gonna move this over here. Noogie. Yeah. Like Coco's gonna let you noogie her. If I could program noogies though, that would be fun. I just don't have the time for anything right now. And whoop, there. That's because I have controls on my phone. Now we're going to switch from controls on my phone to the companion mode for Clip Studio. I love my companion mode so much you guys would not believe. I made some quick access menus. Oh. Well, that's not important. Let's ignore that, shall we? Of course, you guys can't see my palette again. Let's go for the pop-up palette. There we go. This is the current palette for the Smack comics. Look at all of them. Of course, there's some repeats, but because the colors are set by character and or by element. Because originally, like around Warriors All Wet, which is issue 2, I learned how to make my own color palettes. So it was like one color and then a super long name to indicate what that color was. But as you can see, the more characters that showed up, the more that way of making a palette was getting difficult. So now I'm going by name of the characters and then assign a color. Like, let's say for Lemmy here. Lemmy being one of the Koopalings. Always awesome to see a new sharing special. Like, I got hair 1, hair 2, hair 3, hair 4, hair 5, and his ponytail. So, what we have here is even if we have the same pink repeating and the same yellow repeating, in this order is to remind me in what order the colors are on his mohawk. And then the stripes, skin, face 2, that's this part of the face, and face 1 is the top of the head. Tummy, spikes, shell, and spike rings. So, everything is organized, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna change the view here because there's so little color for the basic characters of Bootleg Cookie that I know them by heart by now. So that's not a problem. And of course, that's what my companion mode looks like up close on the phone. I have the pre-program here, and it's mirrored on the phone right here. Now, how do you access that? You have to download Clip Studio on your phone, but you do not have to get a subscription. The subscription is if you want to use Clip Studio on your phone longer than an hour per day. The quick access menu does not have such a time limit. So if you want to use it, you can. As long as you want all day. It does not matter. If you want to draw on Clip Studio, it's only going to be an hour a day, unless you subscribe. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Paul. You showed up just after I explained a bunch of stuff. But it's okay, that's why we record these things on YouTube. Oh, I even learned recently. I think I can do this on this one. This is my Thomas Muck Comics quick access. I recently learned I can actually change the name of the colors that I drop in here. Colors that I reuse often, so I don't have to go and dig for them in the color palette. So here we have tongue, we have shadow at 40%, highlight at 30%, glass at 64%, blood and tears. So there you go. That's how good I am. That's how much stuff I figure out on the daily, because that's the only way you learn stuff on Clip Studio. Because if you try to go with the manual, that's not happening, bro. The best way to learn about Clip Studio is to fuck around and find out. The manual is not clear, and I'm pretty sure it's still outdated, especially since we just got Clip version 2. Next year, we're supposed to get version 3. Speaking of versions, I got my new screen protector on my tablet right now. I am very happy. That's why I took out the pony stickers, because I have one speck of dust that managed to get under the bottom of the screen protector, but it's on the bevel, so it doesn't bother me while I work. But it still bothers me visually, so I put a Rainbow Dash sticker on it. Hey, Paul, do you still have that thing I sent you? Keep it hidden. Ah. trying to start rumors in the chat. My dead tooth is drawing, and now it looks really weird on the inside. Because I'm guessing the cavity is still eating at the tooth, and now it kind of looks like a honeycomb in there. Interesting. Where's my script? So we can actually get started. I still have it, Joel. It's hidden so far up it hurts. Men. Man, this is smooth. Because now, since my screen protector is changed, there's a lot less ticking and scraping when I draw, as in absolutely none. And I changed the nib back to a plastic one because now I have a source to get them at way cheaper. Because the official ones are going to last a month anyway, so might as well get the cheap bootleg ones. Keep it as a conversation piece. But yeah, this is much better. For the first couple of days, it squeaked a lot. Right now, it's behaving. Does it squeak in the corner? No, it's not squeaking. Okay. But it squeaked a lot for the first couple of days, but now it's nice. All nice and smooth. I have a feeling we're all going to get squidded today. If you guys keep behaving like that, yes, you are. This is a nice Christian... I can't say it. This is neither nice nor Christian. Nothing about this stream is nice or Christian. I was taught in a school that pretended to be public but was actually Catholic. They fooled everybody. I mean, how is it a public school if you still have to go to church every Monday morning? Oh yeah, that's another thing. I don't know if you guys can see in my... Yeah, I think you can if you squint. You can also do your own lists. Let's go in the settings so you guys can actually see. You guys can create your own lists of fonts that you use most often for specific projects. Or you can set them by theme and stuff like that. And it looks like I have all of them here, but the thing is, this list gives you all the fonts you have on your computer. So you have to tick the ones that you want in each list, and that's how they appear in the list. So like that, if I go here, and I have my comic list open, all my comic fonts will appear in this list. And the reason I'm not making a specific bootleg cookie list, because I use like 2 fonts max. So that's not going to be the end of the world, to put it politely. So yeah, today's comic is basically going to be... Oh, something happened. I got a contribution towards my Ecolines. Anonymous. Thank you, Paul. We're now at 29% funded. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to have so much fun. Because the thing with the Ecolines is that they're dye-based. And I want to experiment with dye-based supplies mixed with pigment-based supplies. I already did a little bit of testing with the food dye, but I would like something like a bit better. Something that has a bit more light facetedness to it. Because the problem with food dye is that it's really... Well, any dye that is dye-based is going to be stainy, but food dye not only is stainy, but like if it looks at the sun too much, it's going to evaporate. So with something a little bit more permanent and stable, I'll be able to do more experimenting. I've also been looking at mediums on Winsor & Newton. Granulating medium, gum arabic, stuff like that. Well, gum arabic is more of a binder. What's a binder? It keeps your shit together. That's what it does. Come on. I'm having trouble with my zoom lately. That's why it's go boom, 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 boom constantly like that. Probably the battery's just a little weak. I need more batteries. Now I'm drawing my phone here, but like I was at my desk, so yeah. Drawing my phone just to save some space. Here I was using my phone. Down here I was using my tablet to watch the ceremony. I've mostly been playing Origami King in Spanish. I'm getting really good at understanding Spanish. Like, since I started playing video games in Spanish, and like RPGs, because there's a lot of talking, and that's the whole frickin' point. When I jump on Duolingo after that, Duolingo now feels clearer to me. Because there's a lot more talking and actual conversations in an RPG. I can associate words better than when it's just like nonsensical sentences for 10 minutes on Duolingo. Like Duolingo will tell you sentences like the cats washed the dishes yesterday. The dogs closed the windows. Okay, my tailor is rich. What do you want me to do about it? Yeah, Davis took screenshots. What of it? Now, like, I noticed the description of the Ecolines because I just saw somebody liked the notification, because a notification pops up on Twitter when I get a donation through my Throne account. The description on Amazon says it's a set of 8, but I'm well aware it's a set of 5. You got cyan, yellow, magenta, green, and black. So when I eventually take a picture of it when it's going to be fully funded, and here, it's going to be 5 items, that's normal. I only wanted the 5 because if it was just of me, and if I had access to a tree pack of just a cyan, yellow, and magenta, that'd be fine with me. Because with the cyan, yellow, and magenta, I can do all the other colors. So I don't know why they threw the green in there, just to make it look more Super Famicom, I don't know. Symbol. Now we're gonna go to Mode Scale Rotate. We're gonna tap on Skew, and there we go, everything is italics. Italics? Everything is skewed. Now we're going to sound effects, because I prefer I have a different list of sound effects from comics, or else the comics list would have been way too big. And because we're still into wraparound mode, I'm going to manually make that yay bigger. And then we're going to, whoops. I am still in skew. We gotta get out of skew and get into scale and rotate. There we go. It's an old picture. I had my hair bleached and then had some silver spray in it. Because I was trying to do a casual Auric cosplay, and the actual attempt at getting some gray hair dye in there did not work. But I really like this photo. Especially the edited version where I drew over half of it. It was a meme originally. One happy chibi new. Oh. I am still happy and I am constantly chibi. That does not change. going to trim this one a little bit so we can actually fit better. And I can make him a little bigger too. There. He deserves to be shown off. Because he's actually number one letterer, number one in our hearts. I'm out of Pepsi, but I planned my way ahead. Sorry about that, had to step out for lunch. Did you literally step out? I think you were gone for like 5 minutes. Like, just step, grab some grass, and get back. Uber Eats is here. This live stream not sponsored by the Uber Eats. Got a fat meatball sub. I'd be jealous if I was hungry for lunch. I get hungry at around 2. And I try so hard to eat something for lunch. But I think this summer, I'm probably going to just stick to my own type of internal schedule because it's not working. I haven't eaten yet today. My tummy is growling. Oh, eat something, sweetheart. Nobody's gonna starve on my watch. It was a meal to die for. I'm printing out some proofs. I'll do it after I print. Oh well then, Coco, allow me to describe you to how delicious my meatball sub. Joel is looking for trouble. Y'all know what that means. Toasted bread with the most cheesy of cheeses on top of really well cooked meatballs slattered with riches of red tomato sauces. It was a meal to die for. And now you're being squidded. I am incredibly amused by the little dingle hopper just sticking out and nothing else. There's a lot of stuff I want to try out artistically. Like, even if I did not feel like drawing yesterday, it's just, there's so much stuff I want to try. I ordered yet some more washi tapes. These ones are more Sakura themed. Like, I bought a whole bunch of pink ones with the Sakura colors, Sakura flowers, petals. And I want to combine Art Nouveau painting with the washi tape art that I've done here and there recently. Like an Art Nouveau girl, but a kimono made out of the Sakura washi tape. Okay, got my proofs done. Food time. Yes, eat something. And then, of course, there's the stuff I want to try out. Because I've been talking about a Supervision paints. And even if I'm not gonna buy them, because turns out they actually really bad quality. As in, the dye part of the paint will evaporate really fast, even when stored correctly. That's why I'm experimenting with dyes and pigments, because that's how the separation is made. And it's also why I'm looking at mediums. At watercolor mediums. Granulation medium, mostly. Because it's the granulation that encourages the separation of the colors once you apply them on the paper. You can have my beaten ball sub if you want, wink. Girly it up. I'm gonna make that bigger because like, we have to keep in mind, I'm downstairs, Mom's upstairs. So of course she's going to be yelling at me so I can actually hear her. And like, I have been watching some tutorials on how to make that separating paint. And so yeah, I'm gonna be playing with that. You guys know I love gimmick art. Why do you think I love Stuart Sample so much? Sharon's mom be like, Sharon, I want to show you this cute ladybug that I smushed with my feet. Oh, I won something if I didn't actively participate, just like everything that I do in life. Yes, that's because you're adorable. You guys don't know what Joel looks like. I know what he looks like. He's a cutie patootie. If he had street cred before, it's long gone now. Of course, the reason I have some educative parts during the stream is because when I have fellow artists in the stream and they don't know this stuff, or if I have some people that are beginner artists that watch the replay on YouTube, hopefully I get to show them something that'll make art even more fun. To me, art is fun. Art is super fun. I don't care if I'm spending 3 hours on a piece, and I'm cussing the entirety of the 3 hours, and I need the Kool-Aid to rehydrate to cuss some more. I still think art is fun. What font is that, by the way? It looks very nice on the eyes. That would be back issues that you can get off of Blambot. Let me check something real quick. Right now I'm using the panel that we have has back issues in bold and italics. Alright, back issues is free, so if you want it, you can go and get it on Blambot, no problem. Back issues is free. It has a non-profit indie comics use license, and what I do is indie comics, so yeah. Able to get away with it because I'm following the license. I have to check because there's some fonts that are free. Popcorn! Oh, yum! And some fonts I paid a good amount of money for. So before I recommend the font, I like to go check. But like, I love Blambot, and the guy is a professional letterer, and he works really hard on his stuff. That's why my Nate Pieco's color palette is available for free on my Ko-fi shop. Blambot is king. Yes, I agree. I was about to say Comic Sans. I was like, man, how do you make Comic Sans look good? Not even Undertale could make that work. No, it's back issues. Honestly, I find that very appropriate. I've been fiddling some more with my chair. I'm comfortable, but now I'm trying to stop myself from twisting my legs, because I still hold my legs like I'm 5 at school. They're like this, and of course I hurt my knees because they're twisted, so I pumped my chair up this week, and I'm forcing myself to keep my legs as flat on my footrest as possible. None for me, Coco. It gets stuck in my teeth, and then I need to have my teeth removed. I have at least 11 real teeth left. Yeah, right. Not with that winning, greasy car lot manager smile you have. Now we are in April. I have some stuff I need to check before I even start thinking of doing some lessons. Because, of course, working on Smack full swing, that's at least 2 days per week. And I'm also working on Clarity Girl crossover. And I know I have some people that want to work with me. So I need to touch base with those and see what can be done. For those curious about the actual back of my phone, there you go. Super cute. Butter popcorn is so icky, makes me want to go to the bathroom early despite movies playing. I eat nachos instead, the cheesier the better. I never had nachos at the movies. I have, like, literally the kids' meal. And honestly, that is enough for me, because the kids' meal is big even for me. Despite my obvious size, I don't eat a lot in one sitting. And the kids' meal is like my normal serving of popcorn at home. And more soda than what I usually get. And a taffy that I never eat. I'm doing important paperwork. It's lease renewal time and I don't have time to make a proper lunch right now. So popcorn. Meh, grain. I get subsidized rent, so I have to print out my bank statements and stuff. Yeah. Gotta constantly prove that you're poor. Joy. Are you adequately poor? If you're too poor, then you're adequately poor. If you somehow manage to afford some seasoning for your food, you're rich. I hate how it works. Poor people are actively kept poor. So yeah, I finally got my hair cut. I'm so happy. I was getting... Well, you guys saw the strip last week, so I was getting, like, ridiculously uncomfortable. What's a kid's meal like in movie theater? And then again, I was talking about the movie theater in Timmins, because there's no actual kids meal version at the one we have here, so I asked for the smallest possible. Like, we literally only have one screen in our theater. When they show a movie, on the French side, the movie is up for 5 days. And on the English side for 3 days. And you better schedule your shit. Like, if I want to go see the movie in French, like I got all the time in the world. If I want to go see the movie in English, oh, I better clear my schedule. Do not get me started on the Office de la Langue Française. Like, I rant enough on these streams. Kids' meal in theater is a box with slots for popcorn, a thing of candy, and a small drink. I can't have sticky candy, Coco. I have one lodged inside my teeth, and the dentist had to pull them out. I have 11 real teeth left. Joel, what have I told you about committing to bits that nobody's laughing at? Are you guys uncomfortable? Because that's what I'm going for. Hey, that reminds me. I think Paul wasn't there last week, was he? Paul, can you confirm you weren't there last week? Don't worry, I'm not shaming you for a change. It's an actual question. Me, a professional artist, also me, draw stars like this. I'm going somewhere with the question. I was here last week. Because I'm trying to remember because... Well, first of all, I got ADHD. I got no memory. Why do you think I write everything down? Why do you think I write scripts for stuff that happened to me in my life? Because we recently had some nice visit from a... I kept calling him a kid, but he's an adult now. That when he was an actual kid and I was tabling at Timmins, he was looking at me, drawn. I looked up and we locked eyes. He did not expect me to look up. And he said, "I'm sorry, I'm just looking at you drawn." I said, "Oh, you want to try?" And I pulled out my chair and he was like, "Ah!" Well, now he works on the Total Drama Island. So I'm proud as a peacock. Yeah, Paul was here. Thank you for a great show. So maybe it was the week before that Anthony was there. Paul was here. Thank you for a great show. I mean, that's a catchphrase by now. You should have that printed on a shirt. Thanks for a great show. Oh, have that printed on a shirt, and then wear it every time you go to a con. That'd be cute. Gonna save. Gonna have a little sippy sip. Let's do a battle royale real quick. Just for fun. Whee! Also, you guys are noticing the new falling graphic? That came with the latest update. Instead of just... I wish that falling graphic could work for every time somebody falls, like when I pick them up. Why are my bots so strong? It's not fair. I'm pausing the music on purpose. Just gonna wait real quick to see if somebody decides to die. And it looked like... Oh. Either way, I think Restream is gonna die. There we go. See, I did program the sound for when somebody wins. It's just not loud. We need to start banning bots. If I could hide the bots, I would. If I could, like, get them out of Battle Royale, I would. Speaking of movies, I'm gonna watch a Mario movie on Wednesday, opening day with my friend Iggy, and then again later on Saturday. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna check if my local cinema is planning on it. Aw, thank you, Coco. Okay, so us is going to be... Let's see, what's Wednesday? So us, the Mario movie is going to be from the 7th to the 20th of April. It's pretty close to the actual release. But like I said, we only have one room, so... from the looks of it, Scream 6 is going to be playing during the premiere of Mario. And then Sharon is excited to hear Chris Pratt be monotone as a cheerful Mario. Hey, in the later trailers, they actually gave him a coffee. That's all I'm asking. Like, literally... In the first trailer, he did not sound like he wanted to be there, okay? That was my only problem. And then, my brother Mike's got on, like, I didn't even say anything. The post was listening to Jack Black doing Bowser, face, listening to Chris Pratt doing Mario, unsure face. I didn't say anything, I only went like, And he was like, the wokes are preventing Chris Pratt from doing the Italian accent. The problem is not the Italian accent. I do not care. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay? You're my twin. We are the same age. Why are you saying this kind of boomer shit, first of all? Secondly, we both grew up on un-Italian accent Mario. We both grew up with Lou Albano and Bob Hoskins. Why? Mushroom Kingdom. Here we come. Joel makes a really good board Pratt, by the way. I heard it. Like... Like, we all know they hired Chris Pratt because he has name recognition. We all know that. We all freaking know that. That's why all I was asking was a little bit more happiness at playing Mario. I'm not asking him to go full ravioli. With Nathan Lane as a lovable Tingle. Do not get me started on Tingle. This is a no Tingle zone. Can't wait to hear Tom Holland as Link and Emma Stone as Princess Zelda. John Cena as Ganon. I mean, Tom Holland as Link, I could see it. I could see it. Like, people up in arms over some voice acting. Holy jeez. They got the same energy to hate on everything as I do to hate on the 2000 dub of Saint Seiya. Having real voice actors in movies won't make us money. Let's have Hollywood stars voicing characters. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's the only reason that they got Chris Pratt. And he's working on the next Garfield movie. I mean, he's working on the next Garfield movie. Maybe that's what happened with the first Mario trailer. You got mixed up between his two roles. Wait, which one I'm doing again? Am I doing the plumber or am I doing the cat? And you know what? That all started with Robin Williams. And it's not that I'm blaming Robin Williams. No. No. His whole point was he accepted to do the voice of the genie if they wouldn't market him over Aladdin. If they wouldn't market him over everything. If you know the story, you know what happened with Robin Williams. And they basically shat on everything he wanted. And they smiled about it all the way to the bank. Chris Pratt is everywhere, good God, yeah. He's good marketing. Probably because he's easy to manipulate. I said what I said. Chris Evans as Odie and John Goodman as Nermal. Oh, please tell me that's a joke. Voice actors need to be paid real wages, not peanuts. That was also one of the things Robin Williams didn't want. He wanted voice actors to be paid fairly, and he didn't want to be paid thousands and thousands of dollars just so that you could say you have a celebrity voicing in your movie. Like I said, do not market the genie on top. The movie is called Aladdin. We want to focus on voice actors, and they went and did the complete opposite. Like, yeah, the genie is a fantastic character. But holy jeez, did they shit on his legacy as soon as he was out the studio. But it's Disney, what do you expect? You guys go look up how Dumbo was made. And then come back to me. Imagine I make a Duncan movie and the first person to try to get to voice Duncan is Pete Davidson. I would have quit right— oh my god, no! 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 Unless he's really good at doing voices, but no! You know, a couple of months from now, I'm going to get at least one comment in my inbox on YouTube from a Chris Pratt fan giving me shit, threatening me. And I'm like, dude, we're just discussing celebrities. Fuck is that gonna do to their lives? They're never gonna see this. That's why Dumbo has a scene mocking strikers. See, if somebody does their research. With Post Malone and Ariana Grande providing the score for the movie. Oh my god. No! I'm taking a lot of chances. I did not turn my black layer blue. There we go. Because Dumbo was made by scabs during a strike. Listen to her. Here I've been shitting on Joel's about Tangent this week, and I'm doing tangents on purpose. Right here. That's the thing with rules, you have to know when to break them. But you have to know when to apply them first, before you figure out when it's okay to break them. I'm always amazed how awesome your lines. So jealous. You'll get there one day. You gotta give yourself a chance. You're in your mid-20s. I'm 40. I have practice on my end. You could say I have practice on my ass. Ah, that must be Roxanne. When a local place hires Scab's Teamsters, blow up a giant rat balloon named Scabby outside. Oh, it's squeaky on the ends. I'm drawing at the very end of my tablet and my nib is going squeak, but that's normal. Where I usually draw right now, it's nice and smooth, almost like glass. I understand the appeal of having a paper-like surface, but like, on this type of tablet, I am actually used to a glass-like super smooth surface because that's how my old tablet was. And this tablet, when I started working on it naked, no protector, it did have a slightly paper-like surface. But then I scratched it all off. So when I put a screen protector on it, that spot that I scratched off goes completely invisible. So I'd rather draw on glass than draw on paper-like when it comes to a desktop tablet. I'm okay with paper-like on my iPad. I have a paper-like protector from Pen Tips. Super nice, super comfortable. Love it. This live stream not sponsored by Pen Tips. Nor is it sponsored by David's Tea, but it's one of my favorite mugs. There's some green and yellow usually on this, but, well, green screen. This is very watered down grape Kool-Aid because I'm old, and if I don't measure it the perfect amount, I get a headache for the rest of the day. Probably bring it back to hard. There we go. So, as I was saying at the beginning of the stream, there's going to be a, I got a super cute clipboard at $1. Load! 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 Come on, I want to see the rest. Tree, it's got cupcakes on it, makes paperwork easy. You mean I got a super cute clipboard? Yoink! I had a clipboard, I don't know where it went. It was beige anyway, you guys know what I think of beige. But yeah. I'm going to do a color of the month challenge. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know what it works. So get your requests ready for Friday when I put the request prompt on Instagram. first 4 get chosen, so you gotta be there fast. I had to be sneaky to actually get the colors this time because they're very slow on their newsletter. My newsletter is coming later today now that I finally got what I need. I'm going to be talking, of course, about the Koretake Art Nouveau palette. Like, I get that some people like to collect art supplies just to look at them. I get that. I totally get that. But I have to admit, I like to collect them to get to use them. So of course, once you start using the Koretake colors, there's going to be a weird, like, film that's the binder, I think. And it's going to make your the color in the palette spotty. It will not mess up the colors when you apply them on your piece of art. So me, I'm okay with my paints not looking pristine after I use them once. That's the whole point. As long as they're not contaminated. A little contamination is okay because you can always take it out as you paint. But like, take it easy. So yeah, if you're using Koretake paints for the first time, and when the paint dries in the pan, and it looks cloudy, it's okay. It's normal. It's not gonna affect your art. The only thing it's gonna affect is you, and you're going to go, I want to paint some more. That's usually what it does to me. And I'm not the best at watercolor. I am far from the best. I know nothing. I am Jon Snow. But, like I keep saying, that never stopped me before. Not knowing what the fuck I'm doing never stopped me. If it did, I wouldn't be able to work in clip. Because you keep finding out new shit as long as you fuck around to find out. Shiro, that's not very professional language. I'm in my pajamas. And how do you think I dress when I'm working on professional stuff? Oh my god, I just got a picture of the clipboard. Ah, I love it. It's my favorite. Bright, saturated, and yet pastel-y colors on a black background. Kind of like a Posca drawn. Really nice. Shiro, why don't you draw the little sticker on the back of your phone? Because I'm lazy. Next question. Oh, I'm hearing Fitzies. Hello, little one. Hello. Gonna have a little nappy nap in the dark while I talk a lot? Okay. Lily's here. Sharon is deaf professional. Hey, I get the shit done. That's That's all that matters, does it? Like, I promote being comfortable when you work. As much as you can. Hi, Lily. Pit, 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 cheese. I still have the Pumpkaboo pick as my phone case. Ah, thank you. Like, I'm literally live streaming right now, and I'm in my pajamas. I got my house coat, I got my soft pajamas, and I got another one under it. Because if you're comfortable while you work, then you got more chances of taking better care of yourself. That is the way I see it. I'm at home anyway. If you're going to start to give me flack about a dress code when I'm at home, working on comics, this right now on the screen is going to be my reaction. I know how I blush, folks. I have to include the ears. If I don't include the ears, it's not me blushing. Oh, we have a latte here, assuming I pronounced that right, who is a blue soldier. Well, a black soldier. Yeah, I have like 4 colors of soldiers, and I've been trying to assign the black soldier to one of my bots, but I don't know. What's this? This is my weekly webcomic, Bootleg Cookie, and I live stream it every Sunday. That's what this is. If you're asking for the weirdo talking, that would be me, the actual artist. I sometimes wear my fun Kigurumi PJs for telehealth, but never my ratty PJs. Well, see, you're dressing up. You're making an effort. I appreciate that. New bone, who dis? So what usually happens during these streams, I talk a lot, I talk about art, I complain, I talk about video games, whatever comes to mind. Seeing as the main point is me drawing something. Color, color, color. Now I can get away with the actual tail tool because I'm trying to give a more mechanic look to what I'm typing because it's on a computer. Now here's what I'm going to try. Might be cool, might not be cool, we don't know yet. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. First we gotta get rid of the... There. Check this out, check this out, check this out. This song sounds very mischievous. I think it was a pirate song of some sort. Kinda like me. Ta-da! Look at that bahahaha. Okay, I think now we can go ahead with the background. We're almost done. I'm gonna have another sip, because it's important to stay hydrated, folks. Can't do the background yet. I just noticed I forgot to decorate the yeah. Comic looks awesome today. Thanks for a great show, Sharon. Thanks for a great shirt, Paul. No, seriously, get a shirt made and wear it at cons. It's gonna be adorable. Thanks for a great show. Thanks for a great show. Thanks for a great show. We all love you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ha ha ha. Now, if you want some really fast lasso fill eraser like I just did, all you have to do is go to the transparent color, quote unquote, right here. Like, this is the main color, this is a secondary color, and this is a transparent color that I can actually use as a lasso fill tool eraser. Very simple. I want to go here to do the add glow, so like that. It doesn't change a layer, but it does change the brush. Can you guys see the slight edge? The slight saturated edge compared to just using a white spray? That's what add glow does. I'm using it on the brush itself instead of the layer because I'm only planning on using one layer here, so... Because yeah, you can do layer effects on each individual brushes. You just have to go in the menu over here. Blending mode, multiply. Now to put it back to normal, and then it's going to act as a normal brush again. Why? Because I am that smart and that cool and that impressive. And I believe that with that, we're going to be done for real, for real. Very happy with this right here. Like, you guys literally saw me figure this out on the spot. Now that's cool. And yeah, I am officially done with that. Youpili-doo, j'ai pas les croire. So let's go to the bookend, and this time I'm not going to forget. I will do it first like I usually do. Extra special glittery thanks to our supporters: Zamba B, Paul K, Miss Anavis, David F, Marianne J, and Zedna. Your continued support is immensely appreciated. You guys have no idea. You guys really have no idea. At least 4 of you have no idea, because you guys, I don't think you guys know I actually do a live stream. I should probably announce that more often on Patreon. But you're thanked every single time, because usually I don't forget, and the one time I forgot, I was very embarrassed. Because I wouldn't be able to do it without my supporters. I would be much, much, much sadder on a regular basis. So, don't forget, this Friday, get your requests ready on my Instagram. So very unofficial. I'm going to be posting a story asking what you guys want to see me draw. The first 4 to post will be chosen, as long as they're normal requests. You guys know what I mean, you don't have to ask questions. And I will be drawing them live on Saturday, April 8th, at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And then, of course, there's going to be the regular live stream on Sunday the 8th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, like it was today. So, see you guys Friday, and then Saturday, and then Sunday. Hope you guys had fun watching me draw this. I had a lot of fun drawing it. See you guys this weekend. I love you all, and bye-bye.